Welcome everyone out here to Anaheim, getting ready for the Tuff Track Tour. Got a packed house here today. 8 of the best monster trucks we spin around here. Take a look at the Taurus, AM/PM Boss, Bigfoot 3 sitting out there, Orange Crush, Stomper Bully, and Hawaiian Punch sitting out there. Virginia Giant and Awesome Kong not on the floor yet. They're still out in the pit area, getting those trucks tired up and ready to go for racing. We got ourselves a packed house, a fun track layout here tonight, car crushing action. We will get into the track layout here in a little bit, but some of the best out here. We are about 7 minutes from showtime. These trucks will begin to fire and roll out of the stadium floor here, and we will be ready to go. Okay, guys, the trucks have rolled out of the floor. Got the track crew down there working, finishing up the track here. We're going to take a look at the track, give you guys an idea of how this is going to be run tonight. Trucks will start in the corner, rear tires on the line there, and will take off in respected directions. Their respected directions there. We'll come to the first set of cars, up and over. The near lane to us will go to the far lane over there, the far lane to the near lane in the crossover, and they will come back and hit the cars there. Now the ruling on the cars is the trucks must land on the cars. The tires cannot touch the dirt. If the tires touch the dirt, that is a disqualification. That truck is done. In the event of both trucks going off the cars, the first is the worst rule comes into effect. First truck to do it, that is the loser. As we get ready for this track crew to get off the track here, the monsters will begin to fire out in the pit area, come to life, and be ready to run here for you guys. Again, this is the Tuff Track Tour at Anaheim. Car crushing, car smashing, old school monster truck action. We'll be live just in a little bit. Hope you guys are doing well today. Seems like the piece of machinery is going to move off the floor, and we will be ready to go. You can kind of hear the monsters firing up outside the stadium here. The machine, the backhoe rolls off the floor. We are ready to go for round 1, guys. Jim Kramer gonna bring out Bigfoot number 3 from St. Louis, Missouri. It's a 1985 Ford. He lines up. He will take on Joe Gardner in the Orange Crush 1986 Chevrolet Stepside. Two big trucks gonna battle it out here. Both trucks off, heading to the first set of cars. Orange Crush, huge wheel stand, front end way in the air. Bigfoot kind of low to the ground. They come to the crossover section. Orange Crush ahead of Bigfoot at this point. Coming to the final cars. Orange Crush way in the air. Bigfoot land on the cars. Orange Crush going to land on the ground. And your winner will be Jim Kramer in Bigfoot number 3. These guys get ready to pull out of the stadium. Next two trucks getting ready to pull in and line up and ready to go. Jack Willman Sr. in the Taurus, the honeycomb Taurus. Pulling to the line here. Comes to us from Granite City. We'll take on Kurt Stecker in the Stomper Bully 84 Chevrolet. Looks like he got the big tires on the truck this weekend. Big 73s. Taurus is off. Stomper Bully's off. Taurus clearing the first set of cars. As they come around here, Taurus way ahead of the Stomper Bully. But again, that does not matter at this point because if Taurus goes off the cars, Taurus going to land on the cars. Is he on the cars? Just barely. Stomper Bully just barely on the cars as well, but Taurus going to be your winner. And move on. Watch these guys pull out of the stadium here. Get ready for the next two trucks to come out. For the next round, we will have Bigfoot number 3 taking on the honeycomb Taurus. Next two trucks, we got Dale Wilson in the Virginia Giant. The truck that's been dominant all season so far. He's lined up. He will take on Jeff Dane in the Awesome Kong 2. Awesome Kong lined up. Boat trucks off. Big leap out of boat trucks. Boat trucks clearing the first stack. Coming around here, Awesome Kong. I was going to say Awesome Kong was slightly ahead, but they're about even. Awesome Kong with a bad bounce. Coming to the final cars here. Giant in the air. Up on the car. It comes to a stop. Awesome Kong coming to a stop. Your winner will be the Virginia Giant. He will move on. And both these trucks roll off the cars. Kind of a unique racing layout here. Kind of test the drivers a little bit. A lot of these drivers used to going full out. Now you got to kind of play your cards right. And we're ready for the next two trucks to come out here. We will have Brian Cardiff in the Hawaiian Punch. Hope I'm pronouncing his last name right. Hawaiian Punch Chevrolet. We'll take on Jim Reese in the AM/PM sponsored Boss truck. We don't see this truck enough on the tour. It's a good looking Chevrolet. Boat trucks off. Big leap out of boat trucks. AM/PM Boss bouncing around. Coming to the crossover. Hawaiian Punch having some issues. Coming to the final car here. Who's going to be the winner? It's close. Boat trucks in the air. Hawaiian Punch off. AM/PM off. The Boss is off as well. But the Hawaiian Punch did it first. So AM/PM Boss will be your winner, and we'll move on to take on the Virginia Giant in the semifinals. These guys pull off the floor. Got to be a little heartbreaking for the Hawaiian Punch team. They landed on the cars first, but hit the ground first as well. Go ahead into the semifinals here. Jim Kramer bringing out the Bigfoot number 3 again. He will take on Jack Willman Sr. in the Taurus. Honeycomb sponsored Taurus truck. We'll take on the Ford sponsored Bigfoot truck. Both trucks off. Taurus clearing the first set. Coming into the second set. He's going to clear that set as well. Bigfoot looks to be a little bit underpowered though tonight. The Bigfoot 3 truck. Taurus up on the stack. And Taurus is going to roll over. Taurus is on its roof. Bigfoot 3 going to get the win. Next two trucks coming out here, we will have Dale Wilson in the Virginia Giant. Big Bad Ford. We'll take on Jim Reese in the AMPM sponsored Boss truck. Big Bad Chevrolet taking on a Big Bad Ford. Both trucks off. Giant again clearing the first stack. First set of cars. Up and over the second set. Coming around, coming to the finish. Coming to the final set of cars. Giant in the air. Lands on the cars. He's going to stay on, and AMPM going to slide off again. Doesn't matter though, the Giant hit the cars first and will be your winner. Virginia Giant will go to the finals and take on the Big Bad Bigfoot truck of Jim Kramer. Dale Wilson said he's not worried about the Bigfoot team. He got enough horsepower to beat them. Bigfoot announced they was joining the Tuff Track Tour. Dale Wilson said, bring it on. Going to the finals here, we will have two Big Bad Fords going at it. Jim Kramer bringing out the Bigfoot truck. He will take on Dale Wilson, bringing out the Virginia Giant. Both trucks off. Giant clearing that set of cars. Again, Bigfoot just sounds underpowered here. Giant clearing the crossover set of cars too. He's coming to the last set of cars. Front end in the air. He's not up there yet. Now he's up there. Is the truck going to stay on? Yes, it will. Virginia Giant will be your winner over the Bigfoot truck. These two trucks will now pull off the floor here. Thank you guys so much for coming out here to Anaheim to watch the monsters compete. Dale Wilson continuing his domination in the Virginia Giant. But Bigfoot 3 was not the truck that he has to worry about. Bigfoot 4 will be on the tour next week. We hope to see you guys there. As always, guys, I hope you like my content. If you do, comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.